We're going to talk about the House of Representatives in this video, and this is the start of the Constitution. We're starting out with the preamble, has the 6 goals there. Article 1 has several sections. We're just going to be looking at the ones that are talking about the House of Representatives. So I'm just going to look at the basic structure of what you're going to find in the Constitution, and then we're going to have another video that's going to go into detail. The very first thing they do in Article 1 is say that we are going to have a legislative branch that has legislative powers. Those are lawmaking powers, and we're going to give those to Congress. So here's that separation of powers here. We're going to give the lawmaking powers to Congress, and it shall consist of a Senate and a House of Representatives. So we're going to make the small states happy with equal representation in the Senate, and the larger states are going to be happy because of this House of Representatives, which is based on population. So Section 2 talks about how long they can serve, how they are elected. This is going to give the qualifications. Then this right here is talking about how many per state, and we've the 3/5 compromise is in here. And if you notice, this is a different color than this. The lighter shade ones, those don't exist anymore because of an amendment to the Constitution. And obviously, with the 13th Amendment, we did away with slavery, which makes this idea of the 3/5 compromise null and void. So if you're having issues remembering the 3/5 compromise, it's right here in the Constitution. How are we going to determine the number per state since it's based on population? And it says we are going to determine the number per state by adding to the whole number of free persons, including those bound to service for a term of years, that's people who are in jail, and excluding Indians not taxed, 3/5 of all other persons. So once again, we don't want to use the term slavery, but this is who that's referring to. We're going to count all the free persons, and then we're going to count 3/5 of the slaves. And then it goes on to tell each state in this opening, the beginning Congress, the first term of Congress, how many representatives each state is going to get. And once again, it's based on the population of your state. This right here talks about if there's vacancies, how we fill vacancies, because sometimes you might have a member of the House either resign, go into private business, or they might die or something like that. And then talking about them being able to pick their officers. So that is where you're going to find information, Article 1, Section 2, on the House of Representatives.